I dressed up carefully to go on a blind date, but a kid suddenly stepped on my leather shoes by the roadside. He showed no apology and ran off immediately, but the next second he suddenly collapsed. I panicked right away. As a top medical student, I instinctively rushed over to help, but a well-dressed girl ran ahead of me. She knelt on the ground without caring about her image, then quickly checked the boy's condition. She casually pulled off a limited edition scarf from her neck and wrapped it around the boy's injured arm. That moment of kindness instantly made me like her more. When the boy showed no serious problems and woke up, I finally let out a sigh of relief. I wanted to go over and talk to the girl, but I realized my father's arranged blind date time was approaching, so I had to leave immediately. After arriving at the cafe for the blind date, my mind was still stuck on the scene of her saving the boy. I did not realize that this seemingly accidental meeting was meant to lead to a better reunion later. Just as I was quietly regretting everything, my blind date finally arrived. The girl immediately began introducing herself, but I was completely shocked, because I never expected. The girl who made my heart race was actually my blind date. For the first time, I felt satisfied with my father's arrangement, but her next actions and words completely stunned me, because she ordered a bottle of beer in the cafe and said she had a serious drinking habit, that her hands would shake if she did not drink. She also emphasized that she was an independent woman who refused to be controlled and would never stay home to please her in-laws. As she spoke, she poured a full glass of beer, picked it up and drank it in one go. She admitted she was attending the blind date for her rich best friend, who did not want an arranged marriage, and she was trying to scare me off and ruin the date. But instead of rejecting her words, I picked up the beer bottle and took a big sip, then praised the beer for tasting great. This completely surprised her, so she decided to carry out another plan and took me to a filthy small restaurant to eat. At that moment, my mind was full of questions. When she saw me sitting there without moving, she thought she had finally disgusted me, but she had no idea this blind date had unexpectedly fulfilled my wish, because before the blind date, when I went to the hospital for work, I had seen her in the director's office and accidentally overheard that she came from the countryside with a poor family background, so she could never be the rich girl my father arranged. But meeting her 3 times was fate. At that moment, I was already sure she was my ideal partner, so I did not expose her lie. Instead, I found her incredibly interesting.